I think my first experience with Shakespeare was high school English literature class. We watched some of the movies and we read the plays.
My first exposure to Shakespeare was in 8th grade reading Romeo and Juliet with my class, and I absolutely loved it.
I've always liked Shakespeare. My first experience was only in 6th grade. We read and did a shortened version of Julius Caesar in 6th grade, and that kind of got me hooked.
I am a very big Shakespeare fan.
My first experience with Shakespeare was, we had read it in Romeo and Juliet class in English.
First experience reading Shakespeare was in high school, and it wasn't a good one.
I was force-fed Shakespeare my senior year of high school.
My first experience with Shakespeare was in high school, and I don't mind telling you that I did not understand a bit of it.
My first experience with Shakespeare was my junior year of high school. Did not speak with me at first. Pretty much had no idea what was going on.
And of course, as you know, all high schoolers, you don't really understand what's going on with it because you're reading them as literature. So I would say I really got into it though in college when we really started to put it on its feet. You can actually see it and hear it in the way that it was meant to be seen and heard.
And putting it on its feet is kind of what it's about. The best way to put high school students off Shakespeare for life is to just read it. They really need to experience it up on its feet first.
At first it's hard to understand, but I think after you really hear it a while, it just comes like, a second language.
I was excited to be a part of it because obviously Shakespeare, legendary.
The stories are timeless.
The stories still ring true today. The characters are timeless.
It's a cliche to say timeless, but that's exactly, I think, the quality that we're bringing to this, and I love it.
You know, some of the situations are going to be situations you can put yourself into, or people you know, or stories we can learn from.
It's very relatable.
I think everyone can relate to it, so I'm always up for a little bit more Shakespeare.